Hello there and welcome back to another episode of Maxing a Level 3 Skiller in 1 year. If you guys have been enjoying the series so far, definitely be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and even drop a comment down below as it does help me out quite a bit. So in last week's episode, we did kind of announce that we're going to be putting the progress videos to once per week rather than 2. I do still hope to do a second video every week. I have a couple of ideas of stuff. They're kind of just more ramble style videos, but if you guys have any ideas for any kind of secondary videos to this series, definitely leave those suggestions below as well. So as usual, we're going to take a quick look at our stats starting off today's video. We managed to get a decent amount of smithing levels in the last video, as well as all the way up to level 77 agility, which we're going to boost for the Relica course from here. It was a lot of agility last video. It probably will be a lot of agility in the videos to come. But for this video, I'm going to set myself the goal, of 85 firemaking. So we're going to go 50 to 85 firemaking and open up all of those Wintertodt crates for you guys. The main reason to get up to 85 firemaking and stop there is because that unlocks the Infernal axe. I don't even know what this would be under. Equipment maybe? There it is, yeah. So once we get to 61 woodcutting and 85 firemaking, we unlock the Infernal axe, which allows a chance to burn the logs while we chop them using that tool. So we're going to be getting 85 firemaking and stopping there. But that's going to be the immediate goal for this episode, so we should have some loot to open for you guys as well. Also, I think this video will be released on December 30th. It's currently December 16th, so I'm ahead in the videos, which is really good for the progress. But I just wanted to wish you guys all like a happy holiday season, and hopefully you guys get to spend some time with your friends and family and just have a good time. Hopefully you guys have some time off work or whatever it is to just kind of relax. And yeah, thank you guys for all the support, and have a happy holiday season. So, a lot of people know that you need warm clothing in order to do Wintertodt and not take as much damage. We're going to go ahead and collect some easy pieces of warm clothing. We'll probably get these two and then buy 2 pieces from the GE. This is like the easier 2 that you can get, I believe. It's 2 pieces of Clue Hunter. I'm not sure exactly where they are. It's kind of awkward because I don't know where they are. Maybe up near the tree. I'm like looking at a screenshot right now, but it's... Okay, there it is. We have 2 pieces here. And then we're going to go ahead and get the Fire Tiara and the Staff of Fire, and that'll be 4 pieces of warm clothing, which is what we need. So here we are looking like an absolute beast. This is kind of the inventory setup we're going with. We're not going to be fletching because I just don't care. Obviously we have the axe. Anything above steel axe is like no difference, I believe. So we're just going to go with Addy. Tinderbox and a hammer to repair the thing when it breaks. 5 cakes should be good, and our 4 pieces of warm clothing. I'm not really going to explain how to do Wintertodt. I'm sure everyone watching this video knows. It's pretty early on into most people's accounts, so they've already done it. But one tip I can give is if you're using Runelite, definitely go ahead and turn on Entity Hider, because Wintertodt's pretty toxic and there's a lot of people here. And also, don't open your public chat, as you'll immediately regret it. We're going to go ahead and get in some Wintertodt games. I'll probably check in every couple of levels. And I think we're going to save all the crates to the end, which I think will be pretty exciting. And I think I'm going to try to sneak in here and get in on this game. Well, I didn't manage to get the crate on that first game. You need to get 500 points to get a crate, and we started not on a fresh game. So I think the only way to get 500 points there was if we were actually fletching. But that's alright. We'll just start now. So the rewards that you get from the crates are based on your stats. Like, for example, your mining, your fishing, your woodcutting, farming, herblore, all affect it. We have decent stats in most of those skills other than herblore. To be honest, I don't really care about the rewards. The only rewards I would like to see are the pet. And that's not affected at all by your other skills. It's just a flat drop rate. All the other loot is just kind of bonus. We're mainly just here because it's a fast way to get 85 firemaking. We could also just burn logs, but the fastest logs once you hit 75 are magic logs, and that's just too expensive to buy magic logs to burn, and this is a very fast alternative. Completed our first game, and we got 2 combat tasks done, which is kind of interesting. I'm curious to see how many combat tasks at level 3 could actually complete. I'm not too sure if it would be many at all. I think it'd be like Temperos and Wintertodt, and that's pretty much it. 55 firemaking on the 4th KC. So we're up to level 57. We're gonna go ahead and just bank all the crates. Don't know if we'll wait all the way to the end, but we'll wait for at least a while. We'll just start a bank tab with all of them. There's level 60. There's level 65 firemaking. We're also up to 39, almost 40 woodcutting. Started at 35. Okay, it's getting pretty late here, so we're going to go ahead and call it a night for tonight. As you can see on screen, we've gained about 770k XP today. We went from level 50 to 71. I apologize if you can hear the vacuum. There's someone in the apartment upstairs vacuuming at the worst possible time. We're also up to level 42 woodcutting, 32 XP off of 43 actually, and we've also gained 4 construction levels, which I kind of forgot. But we started at level 15, which is pretty decent. Quick little farming level here. There's level 74. There's level 75 firemaking. We're also up to 20 construction, 45 woodcutting, and I figure it's a decent time to open up some crates. So these are going to be the crates from level 50 to level 75. I'm not really expecting anything at all, really, but you never know. So this is how many crates we have. How many are in a row here? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 8 is 56. We have 60 crates. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and do 10 at a time. I'm not expecting much. Like I said, all we really want is the pet. The reason I'm opening them now instead of at 85 is just in case we get any of the pyro pieces. It'll it'll increase our XP by a very small amount. It's probably worth getting them a little early. Nice little money worth of seeds there. Cash, we got random junk here. Yeah, pretty much what I expected. Pretty much what I expected. Maybe I should just like... Boom. We got a burnt page. Nice. There's a pyro piece. What we wanted. Do 10 more here. Nothing there. 10 more. Put the gloves. Throw those on. What's that? Oh, U-seeds. Nice. And then our final 10. Again, wasn't expecting much. But we got the body, which is like 0.5% more XP or something like that. We've got 10 more levels to go here. Well, I just hit level 80 firemaking. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be able to finish this game. I've literally gone through an entire cake. I've taken like 14 damage already this game, and we're only halfway done. I swear some games you take 0 damage, other games you take 20. There's just no middle ground. Okay, we got our 500 points. Now we're just going to sit over here. I'm pretty sure you cannot take damage over here. It's like a safe area. That is KC number 96, which means we have 36 more crates to open, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to be opening crates from level 75 to level 80, and then we'll open crates from 80 to 85. Okay, let's just go ahead and grab out 10 at a time once again. We're just going to quickly go through them because I don't really care about any loot. Just kind of here for the quick XP. We got a dupe pair of warm gloves. Better to keep the dupes because once you have 3 pairs of warm gloves, I believe you get a magic seed instead if you were to roll the gloves again. And so, yeah, we always keep the warm gloves and bruma torches. No reason not to. No uniques here. Go ahead and grab the rest of these crates out. I believe I'm clicking them too fast for RuneLight to track them properly. Hey, we got the hood, not too bad. Can't ask for much more than that. Just for reference though, here's a quick look at our Wintertodt tab so far. Just over 2 mil, not including any coin drops. So not too bad. There's probably like 1 or 2 random items like gems or something that I already had in the bank that aren't in this tab, but for the most part, this is the loot so far. I missed a hunter level, but there's 58. One more level, these mahogany houses, and we can finally move on to the yew bird houses. And here's a pretty important farming level because it means we move on to our magic saplings, which is where the money really starts to hurt here. But there it is, 75 farming. Kind of felt like getting this level before continuing on firemaking, but there's level 93 crafting. A few more levels to go. crafting is over. Back to the prison we go. We are level 81, about 50k away from 82, so not too bad. The real MVPs of Wintertodt are the people that heal the Pyromancer. Now I'm not going to do that. People that do cannot go unnoticed. And there's level 82. Pretty important level here. There's level 59 Hunter, which unlocks the U birdhouses, which is a pretty nice upgrade over these mahoganies. There's level 85 firemaking, which was our goal. This is going to be our final KC. What KC are we at, actually? So this will be 151. A little unfortunate that we couldn't end on a clean 150, but that's okay. So once we're done this game, we're going to take a quick look at where our stats are at and then open the rest of the crates. Should be fun. Alrighty, so before we get to the crates, quick look at where our stats are at. Obviously, we got the 85 firemaking. We went from 35, I think we were at, all the way to 52 woodcutting on this grind. We're actually very close to 53. Then we went from 15 to 27, 10 XP shy of 28 construction. So not too bad for like 35 firemaking levels, pretty decent. So as usual, just grabbing 10 at a time, just going to quickly click through them. We do need 2 more pieces of pyro for the full set, being the legs and the boots. That would be cool to get. Other than that, all we really want is the pets. So let's just get right to it. Can never complain about burnt pages either. They're kind of all over the place in my bank for whatever reason, because I'm very disorganized. But just ignore that. There's our 3rd pair of warm gloves, which means we'll now get an expensive seed. This is nice. At least get 1 more pyro piece. If I had asked for anything, finish the pyro set. Hey, we got a torch. Take 14. Second torch. How many more do we have? Just 1. The final crate. Let's, this is kind of our Wintertodt tab. Just under 3 mil. This does not include coins and probably a few other random items that I already had. But we weren't exactly here for the GP anyway. So I can't really complain. RuneLight only tracks 81 crates just because of how fast I was clicking them. But in those 81 crates, it does say 3.2 mil. So, you know, pretty decent. There must be a couple things missing from here that we already had, but not a big deal. And now since I've talked so much about the Infernal Axe, pretty much the entire episode, we have to get it. So let's go get 61 woodcutting. I was doing a quick birdhouse run before we get to woodcutting, and I noticed that these mahoganies are done. And this is the most satisfying thing of the week right here. Get a quick, like, 45k XP and a Tangleroot pet. Never mind. So since we don't have teak trees planted, there is a teak tree spot on the Isle of Souls, as far as I know, like a 3 teak tree spot. We're going to go ahead and use that one to get the couple of woodcutting levels that we need. The reason I don't really like this one is, well, for one, it's not like instanced like your farming patches are, so you can share these ones. Also a really far run, as you can see here. We spawn in here. Teak trees are way up here. But you can't just run straight through. You have to go like all the way around to get up there. So it's a pretty decent run. So it's not really worth going unless you plan on staying for a little bit. Okay, I have made it. Looks like I don't need to hop, maybe. There's someone here. I have Entity Hider on from Wintertodt, but there's one guy here. And we're here until 61. There's 55 woodcutting. 60 woodcutting, 1 level to go. There we go, level 61, which unlocks the Dragon Axe, or the Infernal Axe, which was our goal. Let's go ahead and make that. Here we are, the moment we've all been waiting for. Use this cost me like 4 mil, I think. Use the Smoldering Stone on the Dragon Axe. Comes untradeable, blah blah blah, yes, yes, yes. We now have the Infernal Axe, so now when we are woodcutting, we have a chance to burn the log. It has a certain amount of charges, and when they deplete, you simply recharge it by using a Dragon Axe on it. And Dragon Axe costs like 40k or something really cheap, so it's very cheap to keep this charged. I'm super happy we got this. And with that, I think that is a good place to end the episode. This video is going to be like 15 minutes. This is the longest progress video so far. As usual, we'll take a quick look at our stats here. But for anyone that watched the video, you know we just did a bunch of fire making. We're up to 85 fire making, 61 wood cutting, 27 construction, and yeah, it's been a pretty good episode. We also got a random crafting level in here. We're up to 16.5 million XP, so not too bad. We're up to 6 days, 10 hours played, and we're a couple days off of Christmas here. So in the next video, the day counter will probably go up quite a bit because there's going to be some days, such as like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, where I won't have as much time to play, which is totally normal, you know, it's the holidays, can't really complain. But anyways, guys, if you made it here to the end of the video, as always, absolutely love you all. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're not already, and we'll see you next week.